If this whoa, take two. If this message popped up for you, something has cleared. There's a massive veil that has been lifted. And immediately before I started hitting record, I heard the song from Jesus Christ Superstar. When it the very first words that are sung in Jesus Christ Superstar are, "My mind is clearer now, at last all too well." Yeah, and then because like Judas is singing, and then he goes, "Jesus, you started to believe the things they started to believe, the things to save you. You really do believe this talk of God is true, and all the good you've done will sure be swept away. You've become to matter more than the things you say." Something like that. Something like that. Like, you can look up the lyrics to Jesus Christ Superstar's song, but you have been the student, the teacher, and now you have become the master. Fire sign energy is really significant here, so that might resonate with you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm also seeing like mountains, Fiji. I wanted to say Fiji water, but then I just heard Fiji, like straight up. You guys have been the student for so long, and you have been pivoting, and you have consistently kept your mind open so that you're able to receive insights and knowledge. Sorry, I feel like so close to you, so I'm just gonna back up a little bit. But you guys have learned and taken notes and are now in the era where you could probably teach a full course on how to pivot. You could probably teach a masterclass on a skill that you know, on how to spiritual journey 101, literally 222 on the timer. Thank you, Spirit. The first cards that I pulled for you, my love, are the Father of Wands and the Son of Wands. You are a leader. You're just naturally built to be a leader. You are so good at recognizing other people in their experience, no matter what they are currently spewing. It could be hate that they're spewing. It could be love that they're spewing. It could be ego that they're spewing. It does not matter. You are capable of putting yourself into those people's shoes without compromising your own beliefs and your own morals. I'm hearing moral compass. You've been outside. You have been outside whenever you're seeing this. Even if you've been in the house, you have just been out doing what you need to do in order to get the job done. And it feels like you've naturally been showing people how it's done. Because I'm like hearing like, let me show you how it's done, and then like break dancing and pop it, lock it, polka dot it. Okay, hold down, throw down. That's line dancing, or the hold down, throw down could be significant to you. But truly, what you've done up to this point is masterful. And with justice here, you guys are about to be receiving some serious support in the material. Lilies could be really significant. Orchids could be significant to you. Just flowers, like very like whimsical flowers. Wisteria. Some of y'all need to drink water as well. Heard. Thank you, Spirit. So let's dive deeper into this message and see where this energy is guiding us, because it feels like you're in a very vulnerable state right now. You're very much, you could be in the energy of like, I don't know what the fuck is happening, so I'm gonna just do whatever I gotta do. With that Son of Wands, like, I'm gonna just do whatever. I know that I'm safe. I know I'm protected. I know. So let's go. You have nothing to lose at this point. So Yeah, I just keep hearing like "Let's Go," and I'm hearing that one song like "Let's Go." Is that Neo? And then I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. You guys have your eyes are trained, by the way. Your eyes and your intuition is trained at this point. It's like you look at a situation and you're like, oh, that's performative. You look at a person, oh, they're not, yeah, that was weird. Oh, you look at this thing, you look at that thing, yeah, nah. You guys are trained at this point to be able to decipher some bullshit. And I feel like your gifts are about to be put to the test in a way that's not going to feel strenuous, because you've just been kind of like out here. People have been taking notes. They really have been taking mental notes or physical notes. Who knows? Somebody might be on your page lurking, because we got like this they got a little iPhone and they're like vlogging them swimming with the gators. But and then there's like that audience in the background. You have an audience here as well. Like, you guys, your spirit guides are here. Your ancestors are watching. You are making people proud at this time. So let's dive deeper. Let's see what's going on with this current energy. Spirit, can you give me insight on what our collective is currently experiencing, where we're headed, what's going on? Every time I sense confusion within this collective, I keep channeling that song. I said, hey, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah. Some of y'all maybe go outside and you get real high. Hey, but it feels like you've been on a different kind of high, like a spiritual high. You guys are in a very high vibrational place. You guys are moving from a high vibrational place. Like, you have gotten a really high the past couple of weeks, and some of y'all like the green. Notice why you're consuming. Notice why. Take note of why you are consuming, if you consume. And that has to do with like other things as well. Media, food. Just think of like the 7 deadly sins, like gluttony, greed, envy, lust, like all of the sins, you know? Think of all of those. Something about that. And I'm seeing Shazam as well, because there were like all of the 7 deadly sins were like embodied into these like monstrous type of beings. Let's see what this energy is. Spirit, what does the collective need to know right now for their journey ahead? I'm hearing 24 hours. Some of y'all, this might be a 24-hour message. Thank you, Spirit. The 3 of Wands. When I was pulling for me personally before I hit record, I channeled I pulled the 3 of Cups, and it was very much like a really similar image of 3 feminines that were like sharing drinks and like on a picnic blanket and like dressed up, looking good, feeling free, playful. It feels like moving. There's so much fire sign energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is incredibly significant. So the 3 of Wands is showing me that there's community here. You are so supported. You are so seen. And there are resources around you that you're being called to utilize. And this also includes just like sharing your experiences. This includes like sharing where you've been, what you've been through, how you got here. There's so much playfulness that's coming through. Ooh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. There goes the motherfucking lights, like Jadina would say. But there's a lot of playfulness that wants to come through for you right now, like literally in the next like day or so. The collective energy surrounding you might feel a little bit odd, but Spirit is urging you to persevere and continue to press on, is what I'm hearing. Some of y'all might be wanting to elevate your looks or your appearance, like getting press-on nails, doing something differently with your hair, doing something different with your outfits. So I am going to read what the Three of Wands has to say in the guidebook. Three of Wands also does represent like travel, being able to move forward fearlessly, all that jazz. So let's see what it says. Expansion, foresight. Three women lean against a fence, blowing bubbles. The Three of Wands, a card of peace, symbolizes trusting in the universe while pausing to detach from the material realms to gain perspective. The women are off the beaten path, hoping to discover all the opportunities that await. This card encourages manifesting, speaking your dreams, plans, and needs to the universe. Tap into your vision for your world and push past any limitations you have placed on your design for the future. Explore all possibilities. Your thoughts and interactions are an energy exchange between you and the cosmos. Everything is connected. Honor that network. In Yang, it represents grounding and stability, actively choosing not to rush, trust mentality, and you're in alignment. Yeah. And we have the Sun at the bottom of the deck. The way that you have just been existing in other people's energies, like the way that you've just been allowing yourself to be yourself and not apologizing for that, has been making a world of a difference for you, for the people around you, for all of you're changing people's minds as we speak. I'm hearing the song Change Your Mind by Tori Kelly. No one ever said it was easy. Oh, I love him, you gotta believe me. No, it don't seem right, but I'll change your mind. You've been trusting yourself. You have been trusting yourself, and it feels like you're about to be receiving a blessing, or because that Tori Kelly song says like, "Trust in me, I'm gonna need your blessing," and I love him. I'm confessing, or something along the lines of that. It feels like you're about to be receiving a blessing because you've been trusting in the process, and you've just been like in a fuck it, we ball state of mind at this point. Like, whatever, man, whatever I end up doing, it's like I can do it the way that they want me to, and I'm not honoring myself in my truth. Or I could do it my way and piss people off, honoring myself and feeling comfortable in my skin. Cozy by Beyonce is coming through. Any last words for this collective, Spirit, for this message? Any last words? 24 hours, maybe, Spirit? 24 hours? Three of Coins. 333 is very significant here. Three of Coins. You're being called to really use your environment. Continue to persevere. See, like visionaries. Like the guidebook mentioned, like visionary, allowing yourself to see the bigger picture, allowing yourself to like really think about your dreams, think about how you want this to look moving forward. Because with this Three of Coins, you're building something from the ground up, and within the next 24 hours it feels like you're going to be seeing, though, like in the material world around you, you're going to start to see your efforts. It's going to look a little bit like a gorgeous mural that is incomplete, but you are actively painting by numbers to slowly but surely see the bigger picture on why you're why you are where you are at in this time. Some of you guys might be feeling confused as to why you are here. Wherever here is, this could be the job that you're at, the place that you've been feeling called to, connections that you've had. Why? You're going to be seeing the bigger picture in the next 24 hours. What does this look like, Spirit? What does this look like in the material world? Seeing this bigger picture. What does this bigger picture look like in the material world? What does this look like? The Mother of Baskets. When you continue to pour into yourself. We've been getting the Star. so often. I just looked up and saw 1444. Right. Right. Some of you guys might be parents or very maternal figures or parental figures for individuals. You speak your truth and you say what you want and you are honest. Your truth is your truth and nothing but the truth. It's like there's no need to shroud anything that you say at this point, because you got nothing to lose. You got nothing to lose. In the next 24 hours, I see you honoring yourself in a big way. Okay, lights. I see you honoring yourself in a very big way that allows you to expand bigger and better. We just talked about expansion in the guidebook. Thank you, Spirit. You are being called to continue to speak, to continue to stay grounded within yourself. That water sign energy is coming through. I told y'all some of y'all need to drink some water, but your gifts are about to really be recognized in a very, very, very big way. And it sounds so redundant when I say that. So let's get specifics on how you can know in the material, any signs that you can see that will be able to tell you that this is coming through to you. The Father of Coins, maybe a conversation with a very grounded masculine individual in the next 24 hours, somebody wanting to invest into you. Somebody that does see the bigger picture, that wants to be able to invest. The Father of Knives, like I said, like conversation. Somebody is going to be coming through in the next 24 hours to conversate with you, because there has been confusion with this moon here. There has been like, you've been maneuvering in the dark, basically. You've been maneuvering in the dark and you've just been doing your best. But the way that you've been has been elegant. You have been gracious. You have been mature in the way that you've been handling this without compromising your experience. The Emperor here, you guys are going to be receiving some sort of outpour in the next 24 hours. And this really does feel like in the form of conversation, somebody recognizing you for something, somebody wanting to pour more out to you, give you more. But it's going to be bringing whatever this conversation or situation, however this plays out, it feels like it is going to be like putting you on the fast track to receiving so much more. We got the Father of Baskets. We got all the fathers and the Emperor. You're supposed to be taken care of and receive princess treatment, be a passenger princess, like you're supposed to. And that is not gender specific. You are supposed to be taken care of in this life. And even if you're like independent and everything, headstrong, whatever type of individual, you are still supposed to be taken care of. You should never have had to worry about where your next meal is coming from. You should have never had to stress out about how you're going to get to work, how you're going to get from point A to point B, how you're going to meet the basic necessities in your life. That should have never happened. And because there was such a long period of time that you weren't receiving those bare minimum blessings, there's about to be an outpour. Tower. The Tower and the Seven of Wands, 777 as well. It's your lucky day. It is your lucky day. What is about to look like a chaotic situation, or what has been feeling like a chaotic situation, is about to create some of the biggest blessings that you may not be expecting. The Seven of Wands wants you to know that you are massively protected in this point in time. You are very much so seen and protected, and your genuineness and your purity is what is going to be pushing you through. You have been ducking and dodging the bullshit. So just keep doing that. Exactly that. Before we close this out, Spirit wants me to read for you the Seven of Wands as well. Protection. Challenge. A woman smudges the air at a protest in front of armed forces. The Seven of Wands represents fighting for what you believe in, The Seven of Wands represents fighting for what you believe is just, defending yourself, and holding strong and establishing your boundaries. Right, exactly. This card asks us to make decisions aligned with our inner being and truth, rather than coddling a wounded ego. Like I said, what is going to feel like chaotic situations is going to be one of your biggest blessings. Rather than coddling a wounded ego, be your own activist. The Seven of Wands reminds you of all the sacrifices, adaptation, and resilience required of your ancestors for you to be where you are today. Call upon that energy and strength. Sweetgrass, tobacco, and cedar are traditional African American spiritual tools for cleansing oneself, space, and tools. The card encourages you to hold your ground. You will not be unseated. Let me say that again. You will not be unseated. Make the choice not to compromise the best of you for anyone. Know your worth. In Yang, it represents fighting injustice, multiple jobs, and overworking. Some of you guys might be overworked at this time. Taking care of dependents, being the victims of attacks from numerous people. Maybe you feel like like I said, you've been ducking and dodging the bullshit. All of that. Right. Be sure that you're making time to disconnect from this chaotic energy and cleanse. Keep up with your spiritual practices. An ongoing message for this collective for the past couple of days has been staying true to your spiritual practices. Even if you guys aren't getting on your hands and knees and doing prayers on every one of your beads and whatever it is that you do, lighting candles, even if it's not as woo-woo as that, Spirit really just wants you to make sure that you are diving into your rituals. A retreat might be significant. Retreating from the BS, like creating a safe space within your home, within your room, within wherever you can go, so that you're able to retreat within yourself and purge all of that BS that's been flooding at you at rapid speed. Because some of you guys are overworked. Some of you guys are tired. Some of you guys have been dealing with way too much, and almost all of this BS building up has been causing bigger crash outs. 2222 on the timer. Thank you, Spirit. So any very last words for the collective? Pop them out, please. Like, pop them. Pop it, lock it, polka dot it. The Mother of Wands and the Ten of Baskets. Happily ever after. Happily ever after. Family, unity, celebration, breaking bread. You're going to be celebrated for your drive and for your passion and for your tenacity in the next 24 hours. So don't forget who you are and why you're doing what you're doing. Okay? I pray that resonated with you, angels, and I hope that you received this exactly when you needed to hear it. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you in your next message. Stay cosmic.